Bonita. Hello, hello. Do we have anyone in here yet? Hello, bye. Hello, Miranda. How are you? We're making Frankin-paper. And if you're wondering what Frankin-paper is, it's this. That's what we're going to be doing on tonight's live. Frankin-paper. That's what we're going to start off doing. I don't even know what we're going to end up doing. Welcome in, welcome in. This is one of two of my weekly live events that I'll be doing a week. This is the first round of Frankin-paper. How's everyone doing tonight? Sorry, I'm just doing some sharing. Let's make sure I get my peoples in here. I'm good. I'm tired, but good. Everyone have a good Monday? Hello, Christine. Hello, Jean. Roy. Hello. David. Eliza. We're going to be making Frankin-paper tonight. Look, don't look at the back of this. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. I would back this with something. Hi, Ashley. Crystal. Listen up. What's up? Bridget, hello. Sheila. Yank. I love crispy paper. Does everyone have scraps ready? Because that's what we need. We need lots and lots of scraps. I'm just going to start cutting things while I wait for more people to come in. Rob, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So, to make Frankin-paper, there are, of course, more than one way that you could do these things. You can rip the papers. You can cut the papers. You can use decorative scissors on the papers. It's totally up to you on what you want to do. I made this tonight. And I ripped my papers. And I did use some smaller pieces too. And it did take a little bit of it took me like 35-40 minutes to do this. I mean, it's not a very long time, but for the sake of you guys doing it for the first time, I think I'm going to just do it kind of the easy way. So I'm going to cut my paper so it kind of lines up a little bit easier. And we're going to want to do this at different lengths, you know, squares, rectangles, those types of deals, so that you can have a good variety. There we go. Variety. We're going to be making it the size of a regular piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger, you can do you. But for right now, this is what we're going to do. Thank you for the shares. Thank you guys for the likes. Thanks for being here. If you have any questions, yell. I will try to stop what I'm doing. Also, another thing with this too, you can use any types of paper, cardstock, copy paper, dyed paper, things that you've printed printables on. Totally up to you. The only thing that I would say maybe is to keep an eye on things that, like, if you're kind of using more lightweight paper, don't use too much heavy paper, because you don't want it to, you just kind of want the weight of the paper to balance each other out. Since, you know, we're gluing it, sewing it together, you don't want the heavier weighted paper to put too much stress on the light paper. So that's what I'm trying to say. You do not have to sew this. If you want to sew it, that's great and cool, but it's not mandatory. My goodness. I have more troubles cutting regular light paper on this thing than I do heavier paper. So who's crafting along with me tonight? Who's doing it? Who's gonna do it? Just Peachy, hi. Welcome in. Ooh, my cutter did not like that paper at all. So I'm just doing random squares and rectangles, big pieces, small pieces. Oh, Peachy, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. I truly appreciate that. You can make, you can do a smaller piece, actually, of course. Thank you for sharing. I felt like doing this now, mother lovin'. Doing this now would be a good time ahead of Halloween. I feel like this would be a really cool concept to add into any of the Halloween journals that people plan to make. I did kind of go more on the shabby chic side. Spinelli, hi! I'm just going to tear with my ruler now because I don't feel like fighting with that. Also, this is great for like when you coffee dye papers. If some of them come out too crinkly and you don't feel like, what is that word that I'm looking for? Ironing it. You just don't want to bother with it. Perfect for that. Also, oh no, get you some glue stick. Get the glue stick. So the one that I previously made, I did not back it, but if you want to, you can back it. Since I did sew on this and I really didn't pay attention to the back, I probably would back it. If you don't want to back this, I would suggest you getting double-sided, some type of double-sided paper, and kind of lay off the wider bits. But that also doesn't matter because you could always go in with stamp, ink, and all of that stuff and decorate it anyway. And then you would have two sides. Isn't that the crafting universe? Doesn't that always happen? You never find what you need until after you need it. After you've already bought 20 new ones. And this really does take up more paper than you probably even realize. So glad I ditched that cutter. Nope, definitely not the only one. I may lay some of this out and do some inking real quick too. Hello, Cuban. How are you tonight? Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Oh, I am feeling better tonight. So far. But I have not been in my craft room all day. So, if I start getting like a sore throat or like my allergies get really bad, I definitely know it's something in here that's triggering me. I slept so much today. You guys are so cute. You guys care about me. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sure I did. Because I don't normally sleep like that. I hate napping. Like, I will stay up for as long as I can until like nighttime, just so that I don't have to nap, because me and naps, we really don't like each other. You guys want to see how the heck I'm going to do this really quick? Yeah. Peachy, I don't really sleep a lot. I don't sleep a lot. I do this, and I have a toddler, and I don't do this while my toddler is going on about his day. So I do this at night. So my sleep is limited, to say the least. Right? And I am not complaining. I love my son. I love being able to stay home with him. But sleep is the one thing that I sacrifice, and I don't mind. But I do sleep when I need it. Like, if I'm tired, I'm sleeping. That's it. Okay. I just want to get some, like, something on some of this paper. So, Cuba, you gave me all of the roses. Thank you. And for this, I'm going to use my lovely old Craft Smart black ink. And it's just a stamp. And once again, this is not mandatory. I just want to give this paper something. It's kind of dull at the moment. Noel, hello, hello. I had shrimp for dinner tonight, and it was so good. So very good. And I I got to eat a good bit because it's nothing but protein. And it wasn't fried or anything, it was grilled. So, yeah. I love my Ninja Foodie Grill. It's like amazing. Best purchase ever. And I do have some leftovers for tomorrow. Nicole, hello, hello. The boyfriend was like, "Can I have the leftover shrimp?" I'm like, "No, you cannot. I'm limited on what I can eat. You are not." How are you, Nicole? It's Frankin-paper day. I cut some paper into random strips, squares, rectangles, different sizes, different papers. They were blank for me, so I just kind of spread a few out, and I'm hitting them with an ink pad. I'm good. Good, good. I slept and ate well today. Isn't that what makes a great day? Sleeping and eating well? Miss Goodrum, you're in here? Hi. I had some sneaky peoples come in here. I didn't see some of you guys come in. I'll show you guys what I did before coming on live, so you can kind of see what we're going to be doing. Frankin-paper, 8.5 by 11, size of a regular paper. You don't have to back it if you don't want to. I probably would back this one because the back is not pretty. But yeah. Okay. So I already know that my cutting board is about 8.5 by 11, so I'm going to use that as a template. If you want to really strict, if you really want to stick to those those measurements, either do it on a board or just get the size of the paper that you want to make and lay it down, and you can work on top of it. You can also, of course, ink edges before if you want to. I am not, just, you know, for the sake of the video, the first one, I kind of try to get that one done quickest. Sorry, the ink on here is going to bother me. Is anyone going to make Frankin-paper? Glue! I know Ashley said she might make some. You can make this a smaller size if you just want to do like half of a 8.5 by 11 size. You can. You can do 4 by 6, 5 by 7, 4 by 4. Completely up to you. It's so easy. You're literally just going to collage a bunch of scraps together. I'm starting, for the record. Just shut the hell up already and make something. Why don't you, Mar? I mean, literally, it's as simple as what you see what I'm doing here. You see, this is gonna bug me. Okay, that's a good size. You can still add that into a book. I don't think I inked on any of the black. The blue inked one. You can put that right there. I have so many scraps on my desk right now. It's annoying. This is it. We're just laying down paper and overlapping it, guys. It's not difficult. Not difficult at all. You just lay it out however you want, whatever pleases your aesthetic. Yep, that I will do that one too. It works. Any type of scrap paper will work. It does not have to be anything special or fun. It does not need to be stamped on. What makes this fun, though, is like the overlapping of them all. You could even probably do this with stuff like postcards, magazines. I was thinking about pulling out a magazine and using a magazine to do this with. I really do think a magazine would be fun. Hold on, this is gonna drive me mad. So a masterboard is typically backed on something heavy, right? And then they cut it down into stuff for bookmarks, tags, clusters, things like that. This Frankin-paper is more like you're making a paper to add into a signature. But it is really the same concept. You're just not backing it. Sorry. I wanted this black paper inked. It's not black, it's gray. It's gray paper. I don't know why I said black, but yeah, it's gray. But it is the same concept. That's why I say it's super easy. Just, I don't think a lot of people realize, you know, that Frankin-paper is kind of a thing. And technically you're already doing it. You just don't realize you're doing it. Nick the Booksmith on YouTube. That's where I got this from. I've also heard Carrie the Crafter mention it, but I don't think I've seen him do any. You didn't see Carrie do any either? Right? Isn't it a cool idea? And I mean, yes, I cut down actual paper, but this is a really good scrap buster. Like if you're working on a theme journal and you have like lots of leftover papers or printables or something like that, you can put them all together and create a custom page. Like that, like that, like that. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun already. It's not. Okay. And there it all is. Right? Just about. Just I do the same thing with old books or like paper. I can't help it. I smell it. I'm a weirdo. You guys know that already. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, let's see. Ashley, just Peachy, Tammy, hello, Miss Goodrum, Nicole, Mapnathia, hi, how are you? Hello, Donna. Okay. Now, glue. If you're not going to sew this or back this onto something else, if you want to use a heavier glue like your Eileen's or your Barely Art or your art glitter glue, or if you have Elmer's, go ahead, take out the Elmer's Fabri-Tac or whatever. If you want to use that, go for it. I will sew, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with my good old fashioned Recollection glue stick. So we're just going to be gluing the edges of the papers, right, that overlap with the other paper that it's going to be laying on. So just kind of pick a spot and go. No rhyme or reason unless you want there to be one. Ready, set, glue. I just do kind of like a rough gluing to start. If I have any like edges that I don't get very well, I'll go back in. And also, if it does bother you, if you're using words, make sure you flip them whatever way you want them to be. It's not a bother to me that they're upside down. Ironic. Touch me. It's free. That's also a good reason to not lay down the edges so, like, stick them down so well, so that if you want to tuck something under it, Do you guys remember how I had this? I would normally lay it all out and like take a picture. But, you know, I'm using my phone for the camera, so I can't take a picture. I have an awful memory. In your face. Traffic jam. When you're already late. No smoking sign on your cigarette break. With 10,000 spoons and all you need is a knife. Then meeting his beautiful wife. Hello, Britt. How are you? Don't you think? It's so ironic. Yeah, I really do think. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate that. Let's take I am good. I'm glad you're great. And thank you for asking. We're doing Frankin-paper. Because, you know, Halloween is like tomorrow. So, Frankin-paper. You don't have to try to get the edges completely flush like I'm doing right now if you don't want to. Because you can trim it, right? It's paper, it's trimmable. I don't know why I'm fussing over that, but I am. Stop moving. I rode into one, I'm a bitch, I'm over on the train. I'm a sinner of a saint. I do not feel ashamed. Ooh. Any other way. So I was supposed to go see Alanis Morissette in Tampa in 2001. Well, technically, it wasn't supposed to be 2001. It was supposed to be like 2000 before I got pregnant. But I got pregnant, and when they rescheduled it, my baby was only a couple months old. So, you know, I was not going to no concert when my kiddo was only a couple of months old, and I was going to be like 3 hours away. And Tampa is technically only 2 hours away, but if anybody knows this area, you know Tampa traffic, Orlando traffic, everything's an extra hour because of I-4. 2021, what else, what did I say? Did I say 2001? That wouldn't surprise me if I did. Me, figure out. I thought I said 2021. I really thought I said that. 2021. I fooled you all. We're all aliens. I'm Because everyone's like going crazy about aliens right now, right? Like because the government has come out and like officially like they're not denying anymore that aliens exist or whatever. People are going nuts about aliens. As if we really needed the government to tell us that there's other life forms out there. Seriously. They're a bunch of lying SOBs. If you're using a strong glue, be careful if you do get it on whatever work surface you're working on, because it could stick. I'm not too worried about this glue. Glamorous Patty, hi, how are you? I did switch glues because I don't feel like looking for another Recollections one, and that one is going. That's going out. Come on. Yep, that's the best thing to do. I still haven't gotten wax paper. I knew I was not going to be able to get this in the same order that I had it before. That's okay. I have a lot of cereal bags too that I saved for that reason. You know when you're doing like the vellum from napkins and stuff. And for that last little bit, I'm just gonna flip it over because I want it showing from like the back. And ladies and gents, we have our Frankin-paper. Dog mom, hello. And of course, if you inked the edges and you add in the sewing, it is going to look different. But there you go. That is the gist of it. We'll go in and add glue where it needs to be. I don't know why that's doing that to me. are you, dog mom? Welcome in. We're doing Frankin-paper tonight. This is the one that I did earlier. I like it. I like the way it turned out. I'm glad I used this paper. This is really gonna annoy the hell out of me. I might have to put something under there to give it a little bit more like stability in this area. Thanks. It's really fun. It's a really fun way to use up your scraps. You don't have to just use like squares and rectangles. You can use all types of scraps. I just decided to do this for the first one, to get the first one out of the way, to kind of just get you guys to see the concept, and then we can go from there. So pretty. Any questions? Any questions for this life-altering craft? Wanderlust Creations, hello, good evening, welcome in, good morning, good night. I will probably sew this, yes. But I think I'm going to do a few first, and then I'll take the sewing machine out. Okay. Is anyone going to craft along? I know, Ashley, you're there with the Dollar Tree pack. So I can take out my Dollar Tree pack and do it too. I really need to get some of the Tin Holtz like distress sprays. I think that would be great on here too. Just Tanya, hello. And when you sew it, you can kind of do like I do and go crazy. With this first one that I did here, I sewed around every piece of paper, right, that I added on there. But if you just want to sew a couple of them, that's totally okay too. These would look super cool too in like a boho journal. Is that gonna fold? They have a thicker paper there. That's why it's giving me a little bit of a resistance to fold. But you can fold it up and it'll go into a book. And actually, I probably wouldn't even have to back this. What I could do is make this like the center of a signature and maybe turn it into a pocket. Let me not fold it. I don't want to fold it right yet. Right? That's what I would, yes, it would. Ow. Itchy. Okay, I'm going to pull out my Dollar Tree paper pad, and we're going to make one from the Dollar Tree paper pad. Because I know a lot of people do love those paper pads from Dollar Tree. Okay, Nicole. Night Maiden, Lisa, hello. Welcome in. For the Dollar Tree paper pad, I'm probably going to use some a heavier duty glue, honestly. Because there's some pretty heavily textured papers in there. So if you're not going to do sewing around with this, I would definitely recommend a heavier duty glue. Now that I'm thinking about it. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, we're not going to use any of the yellow paper. Maybe. I don't know if I want to use that. This almost feels like sandpaper. I don't know if I want to use that either. Black, purple, yellow, every woman. Come on now, baby. I don't know why I'm taking out so many papers. Don't think I'm going to need that many, but you guys know I'm extra. The yellow's a little bit bright. Don't know if I want to use that. I have seen some of the pleather from there. You could use those to make like a book cover for sure. Why not? What happened? Is it the colors? So I'm going to kind of do a little bit differently right now. So I just kind of like how that is laying at the moment. So I'm going to just glue that part before I lay anything else out and mess anything up. Let's shout out time. Ashley D Big Laser, Fire Blonde, hello. User, Nana, Mila, KK, Marzi Pancake, hello, hello. Emma Jones, Stacy Lynn, Nicole, Clara, Annika, hi, hi. Miss Hall, hello. You guys, if you're gonna stick around for a minute, say hi. If you haven't been here for before, say hi. Let us know where you're from. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, let me know. Dog mom, you gotta use it. You gotta use it. Think of it like PTO from work, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. Shit. I think I glued this wrong. I did. Oh, I did glue it wrong. Okay. Let's take it off. It's fine. Take it off. Stacy Lynn, this is the little paper packs that you can find at Dollar Tree. So for this, what we're doing, and you can use any type of paper that you want. You can use cardstock, you can use printables, you can use coloring books, you can use plain white paper that you dyed and then inked on. You're welcome. This is the one that I did a little while ago. And this is the one that I did before that. And you're very welcome. So this is called Frankin-paper. I learned this from Nick the Booksmith on YouTube. N-I-K. Nick, N-I-K. It is fun. It is. It's almost like collaging. Nicole asked a really good question earlier. What's the difference between this and doing something like a master board? So we do this to use this as paper. I mean, I guess you could cut it down too if you want for like tags and whatnot. But Frankin-paper is typically made to just kind of like fold up and add into the signature. I don't know if I want that there. Did I cut up some purple? No, did not. It's a good way to do scrap busting, or if you're just maybe having a rough crafting moment, right? We all get our creative blocks. This could possibly help with that as well. All you need is some paper and some glue. I'm using a heavier glue right now because this is some heavily textured paper. So, Ashley, why aren't you liking yours? What's going on over there? Don't you hate when that happens? It is the absolute worst. Do I want to add any yellow in here? Do I want to add any yellow? Okay, a sliver of yellow will not hurt me. Oh, you know what I just thought of too? Okay, Nicole. Like the really textured ones, if you run like a little bit of ink over it, it would be cool. Don't be scared to grab it and flip it over either. This one is going to be cool on the front and the back because of all the colors. That's going to be fun. Sapphire Monique, hello, hello. Round and around we go. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, you know. I don't know why I set that up like that. What's wrong with you? So, you know, the first one, I kind of just planned it all out, and this one, I'm just winging it. Wing. Speaking of wing, I have chicken wings that I need to fry. Air fryer. No deep frying around here. Okay, I need some purple. Purple, 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 purple. Needed saving. Craving. I feel about you, but in the way you move. Takes me all the way. Hello, cat. How are you? We're making Frankin-paper from the little paper packs that we get from Dollar Tree. Hello, Wendy. Sorry, guys. If I don't say hi, it's because my head is down. Because placement is everything. Okay, girl. Ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody business. Good. Got a lot of sleep today. So I'm not so tired at the moment. But that's probably not even a good thing either, because then I'll stay up way later than what I should. I'll be tired tomorrow. The vicious cycle. I feel like I'm playing Tetris with paper. I guess that could be a new name for it, Tetris paper, instead of Frankin-paper. Yeah, me and the kiddo, we went to take a nap at like 3, and neither one of us woke up until like 6. So apparently we're both tired AF. Ain't nobody business. It ain't nobody business. It ain't nobody business. Nobody business. But mine and my baby. What do you mean you went down the rabbit hole? What rabbit hole did you go down? Flip around. Nobody business. Ain't nobody business. It ain't nobody business. Ain't nobody business. Mine and my baby. I'm gonna do another flipperoni. A nice little thin strip there. Ooh, is she pregnant? Getting a divorce? Did she paint her hair purple or something? About nothing. I'll let that dry for a minute. So this definitely can be time consuming. It can go as quick and slow as you'd like. If you're being a little bit more methodical on where you place your papers and colors. With this paper pack, I did have kind of a limited color palette. Okay. This is going to be one thick paper. Right, Wendy? Oh, let me show you the ones that I made before. So this is the one that I made before live as like an example. And that's the one that I made on live. I really should have inked the edges, but that's a lot. It's super, super fun. So go get some scraps and some glue. Scraps and glue. We have the Dollar Tree here, and this is a paper pad that a paper pack that we're using. So our dollar store has stuff like this. Oh no, that sucks. Well, you can use books, newspaper, magazines. I was seriously thinking about using a magazine for one of these. I need to pull this over. Fabric, you know. I think they also call this crazy quote paper. I think that's what Nick said too. The only thing that sucks is I seriously got a pad that just kind of had a lot of the same colors. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna, for the sake of my paper and wanting to love it, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Sorry. Sorry, but I don't even want, honestly, I don't even want to use this with that. But that being said, I really do want to like this paper, so. The thing is, too, I only have one of those papers, one of those pads. If I had, like, multiple packs, I think I would be okay, but I only have the one. So, I don't know, I need a couple of other colors. Yeah. Don't want white. I think I'll do some pink. Add some lighter colors in there. So yes, so this can be done solely with this Dollar Tree paper. It can be done. Like I said, I only have the one pack and I just got a lot of the same color. I'm only adding two. This is a fun little texture. It's like a bubble texture. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, I don't know why I don't keep, well, I don't know why I don't keep my snacks here in the office. I should really keep me snacks in here. Because I always end up getting hungry somewhere between. Yeah, well, um, so Wendy, it kind of depends on how I want my paper to lay, on where I glue it, right? So this is technically my front side or my up side, but I wanted this pink paper to be here. So it was just going to be easier to glue it from the back side, if that makes any sense. Yeah. The only, well, I mean, I know why. I guess I know why I don't keep them here. Because everything small, snack-wise, that I eat, it's, like, refrigerated. You're welcome. I don't have a refrigerator in my office. So I think that's really the the main reason why. Hello, Phoenix. Frankin-paper is taking scraps or bits of other paper and gluing it all together, like I'm doing now, to make an entire sheet of paper. So this entire page is made from different papers. So kind of like Frankenstein was put together with different pieces and different parts. Same thing with the paper. Because we're all mad here. So we create, we create books. We create journals. So, just creating a different type of paper from scraps of other papers or leftover things, to add into a journal to make it look fun and unique and different. Yeah. Yep, journaling. It also does not need to be this extreme either. I'll show you guys after this one some simplified ways to do this as well. Exactly. That's why I said we're all mad here. We are all mad here. Sorry. Oh, paper beads are fun. I haven't done them yet. I was actually looking for ideas on Pinterest to do on lives again. You know, just so that I have like a week's worth of material to do. Every week I do a like craft with me tutorial type live. Well, twice a week now event. So I like knowing what I'm going to do kind of ahead of time. And paper beads was one of them. But I don't know if I want to do that on live. And I haven't done it. I haven't done those too much either. So, yeah. see. So people would normally just use paper beads are fun. Also, if you haven't tried, I think it's pretty much the same concept with fabric beads. So if you have like lots of fabric or fabric scraps, fabric beads, you just kind of roll them. Yep, fabric. You're gonna go down a different rabbit hole tonight, aren't you? Sorry. Sorry, sorry. Sorry, sorry. Oh my god, how funny. I'm struggling with this one. I think I'm definitely going to have to sew on this one because it's going to need it. It's totally the paper pack. You didn't start making the bracelets yet? When is the concert? I may not sew this one, and I just may cut it up for, for tags and things. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, it's like a saying where you kind of like look into something and you get lost. Like Alice did in Wonderland. She fell down the rabbit hole. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but you're welcome. You're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, I really should do some fabric beads one day too, because I have a lot of fabric. And some of it I don't love it. So I'd probably benefit from doing some fabric beads. You know, like Alice. Good night, cat. Thanks for dropping in for a little bit. I'm pretty sure your eyes are like going crazy over there with tiredness. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm I'm gonna try to go to bed early, but I'll probably be up around the time you're on tomorrow. I don't plan on taking a nap tomorrow, so I'll be there. I will be there. Be there, be there, be there. I may just like the back better. Who knows? Sleep well, cat. Have a good Tuesday. Yep. Tuesday. That's the day we're on. You lay out in the heart of my sleep. Darn it. I trimmed it too thin. I don't have any more than green paper. Oh, it's like two left. I'm struggling here. The light purple, this one. Okay, give me a second, Wendy. Okay. Okay, you said light purple. Was it the one that I actually picked up? Was it that one? Okay, this is the top or the bottom light green? Top or bottom? This one? This one? Oh, up here? This purple. Oh, that's why. It's glitter. Mm-mm. No way. More yellow? Do I want to add more yellow? No, I do not want to add more yellow. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta have something. It's just the same old blue. No. I don't want to. No. Dog mom. Oh, yeah, you're so funny. I kind of like that. But it's not as thick. It's kind of thin. And all the other ones are thick. Let me... Well, I'll probably go with the green. Because I feel like that's the color that it needs added in there. Probably the green. Let me pick up these papers, because I'm not going to use these again. Oh, we're almost at 5K likes. What? You guys. Hate getting glue on my fingers. Hate it. Okay, we got the final piece to the puzzle. Ashley, how's yours going over there? I go a little bit excessively on the glue because of all the texture in the paper. Oh, Wendy, thank you for asking. He is good. He's good. He has a little bit of a bruise. Oh, dog mom, thank you. Oh, you put it. Oh, Ashley. Okay. All right. I don't hate this. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's cool though. It is almost like a quilt. It's like a paper quilt. Yeah, Wendy, thank you for asking. He is all good. He's driving me crazy. So when he gets, TV time, he will. God, he's driving me nuts with the TV. Like every 5 minutes, he wants to change the station. Mondorian. Okay, I don't know if I'm getting the Mondorian reference. I don't know what it is, or it's probably me. Oops. So just give it a good squish. Oh boy. That's what it looks like in the back. I'll glue down some bits. I can't get back yesterday. Ah, okay. Ashley, how do you know this stuff? Now I need to Google him. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, okay. I get what you're saying now, yep. I'm pretty sure I've seen them before, but you know. Yeah, very, very, very awake. I'm really, really bad with names. Not even kidding, so bad. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get all snacky. Sorry. Sorry. And I'm cold. I'm so cold tonight. I'm still here. I'm stretching. Coffee. Oh, I have not had coffee today. I haven't had coffee. So I don't drink coffee the regular way anymore. I drink protein coffee, right? And honestly, it's just not that great. So I'm almost just like giving up on coffee. But coffee does sound good right now. Alright, I'm going to do a quick shout out before I go get my little snack. Deb, we have a user in here, Mila, Marzi still here, Clara, Wendy, Ashley, Quinn, Wonderlust, Linder, Peppermint Patty, 17 great grandbabies and counting. Wow, you're a busy lady. Haley, hi. Stephanie Gunn, hello. I will be right back. Back. 17. Oh, wait, what did you pin? Oh. I don't see a pinned comment. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I'm eating another P3 portable protein pack. Sorry for the moving screen. I'm actually sharing my live with my people who are online right now. So, sorry. Yeah, the protein stuff it's hard. Um, Especially like the protein shakes for me. Like, this isn't so bad. But, like, the protein bars, the protein shakes, it's a bit rough. I have the Quest potato chips. And they're protein chips. And the night before last, I had that with tuna for dinner. But I didn't want to eat the rest of the chips. So I gave them to my boyfriend. And he's like, oh my god, these have an aftertaste. I'm like, yeah, welcome to my freaking life. Everything has an aftertaste now. And it's not a good one. So, if you wonder why I'm cranky and moody, aftertaste. Oh yeah, I can already feel, like, I haven't weighed myself since the last time I went to my doctor, but I can already feel a difference. It'll be 2 weeks on Thursday that I've been on this diet. Welcome in, everyone. We're making Frankin-paper tonight, this morning. I'm going to make a little bit more because I have a good amount still cut up. Betty Fresh Day, hello. Yeah, I have to buy a scale now, since I have to keep track of my weight. Oh wow. Holy crap. Thank you so much. You guys have been busy. No wonder I'm talking to myself. Mhm. 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 Mm. What does snake mean? Sorry. Oh. Okay. That makes more sense. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay. So, do you guys want to see me sew one of these first. Yeah. Because Ashley, you'll probably be going to sleep soon. Which one do I sew? Do I sew this one? Or this one? This one? Or this one? I'm really happy with how the paper one turned out. I'm so glad I did stamping. No sewing. I gotta sew at least one of them. At least one. But I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy with it. Like the first one that I had. So first I just had a thought. No. Not tonight. I'll do it another day. So yeah, we're gonna do a border on this one. But not only a border. I'm gonna do some sewing on the inside too. Okay. And be a little bit more strategical on this one. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm making some Frankin-paper tonight. So I'm just adding some sewing to it now. Good morning, good morning. No, it doesn't wake them up. I'm in a room. Like, I'm in a separate room. I'll have to glue that down again. Thank you. I did not come up with it. Nick the Booksmith on YouTube is the one I learned this from. Wendy, you're a hype girl for sure. I love it. It's N-I-K, the Booksmith. Yeah, I do need some coffee. Coffee would be nice. I wish I can get a cappuccino. The only thing is, when I make my cappuccinos at home, I like to use whole milk. And I don't have any whole milk right now. I know I should not use whole milk, but I just... yeah. Hello, butter bags. I am doing some Frankin-paper. Yeah, I would normally do like one cappuccino a week or something like that, maybe two. I just don't have the milk right now. I'll get it in a couple of days. Hello, Spinelli. Thank you. This is really fun to make. It's a lot, though. It is a lot of work. It can be simplified, though. I did want to get into that part, too, of things. But I haven't gotten there yet. Ah, shoot. What do we got going on here? Snapdragon. Wendy, you know, I may need to start drinking it black. What was I gonna do? I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Yeah, I didn't want to go too crazy with the stitching on this one. I didn't think it needed too much stitching. Wait. And that's what the back looks like. Don't do that. Thank you, Heather. Frankin-paper. Nick the Booksmith. On YouTube is where I learned this from. Brooke. Right? Yeah. You could totally like do something like this with images that you love and frame it up. So I did that one. And I did this one. And that one. This will not be going in the Mickey book. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Nope, no Mickey. Maybe another Halloween or maybe a boho book down the road. No, I don't think they'll fit into the Mickey book because I have the signatures already sewn in there. I mean, although I was thinking about taking the signatures out, but nah. Noopity noop noop noop. Okay. And then I'm going to show you guys kind of a simplified version too. I'll show you what I want to do here. So, I need my 8.5 by 11 paper. Alright, so I know everybody loves book pages, or what are these things? Dictionary pages in our books, right? But they don't always fit the size that we have. So you can always do the same concept, right? I'm actually going to cut this down in half. Brooke, yeah. It does. Thankfully it does. But you know, it's funny. It has all those options, but for the first like years that I've had this, I only stuck to like the first row. I've just now recently gone to like the other stitchings. So we're gonna get pretty here for a little bit. Go a little bit kind of beyond the basics of what I've just done. These scissors are so difficult to use because my hands are so small. You should totally get it. I've heard a lot of good things about that machine. I know which one you're talking about, and you should totally get it. So I'm gonna go into with my glue stick again and put that there, and then put this here. Oh, one stitch works. There's nothing wrong with one stitch. Nothing wrong at all. I bought my machine back when, you know, COVID was around. And I wanted to make masks. So that's when I bought it. Let me see. Let me see. I want a bigger piece of paper. I really want to use this. This is some faux vellum that I made a long time ago. I'm really tempted to use this. Me. No. Oh, your machine died on you? Ugh, that stinks. I would cry. I'm telling you, seriously, the day my machine dies, we're in trouble. We're in big, big trouble, Mrs. and Misters. Ah, screw it. I'll use this. Even though this might be a little bit heavy, it's okay. I love paper too. Even before I started doing this, I had an intense love of paper. If you guys would see how much paper I have, you'd be shocked and astounded and probably a wee bit jealous because I have a lot. A lot. Because I'm also one of those people, like, if I really, 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 really like something, I'm probably not going to use it very often. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. If my sewing machine sold, I mean, not sold. If my sewing machine died on me, my boyfriend would be having to go that day to get me a new one. Not even, it's like not even an option to do this without a sewing machine. $83, Wendy? Oh, wow. I'm jealous. I'm definitely jealous. I don't think I have that many. I may have like half of that. Half. Yeah, that went off a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it depends on them. Some of them can be a little bit cheap, but there's some that's just $25 for a pack of paper. Oh, I don't know the conversion for that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, not a lot of people realize that this can be done. And then when they realize it can be done, they get scared. But it's not, I mean, it's not like you're sewing, you know, a gown for like Jennifer Aniston to walk down the red carpet. It's just sewing some paper. It's not difficult at all. I don't do anything special. Everything that you see here came with the sewing machine aside from the thread, and it's just normal regular thread. Oh, 180. Oh, what? We're gonna need to go to the Netherlands to shop for paper. Can you guys imagine buying a paper pad for $1.87? Wait, what's the Action shop? And I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I know the worth of the money is totally different, but still. Ooh, $1.87. Next time somebody tells me they're going to the Netherlands, guess what they're getting me? Oh, Hobby Lobby. Wendy, I'm getting good. I'm getting good at understanding you. Ah, my bobbin. The worst part about sewing, the bobbin. The bobbins should be bigger. That is all. Oh my goodness. And are you making any books? Are you using them? Or are they just stacked up, waiting to be used? And there we go. We have a very simple Frankin-paper. So now you have an entire sheet of paper that you can stick into that signature that you maybe did not have before. And look how pretty that is. Tell me that wouldn't look pretty in a book. Yeah, I kind of like it. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it an early night, even though I did get a little bit of good sleep today. Kind of don't want to use and abuse that. Heather, yes, can you please try it and tag me if you post a video or a photo. I want to see it. You can use tissue paper, you can use fabric as if you're quilting. You don't have to sew. You can simply just glue. That's totally okay too. If you don't have a sewing machine and you want to add the stitches, take out a really black pen or a marker, and you could do faux stitches on it, right? You can do stuff like, they even have stamps for faux stitching. So it's, you know, you can still get the same look. I mean, just get your triangles a little bit neater than mine, that's all. Yep, that YouTube, I'm not kidding. Everything that I know, every little tip and trick that I know, except for maybe a couple I've kind of maybe figured out along the way and adapted to my own. YouTube. If you have any doubt, YouTube. So you can, you know, still get the same look without a sewing machine. Do we have a favorite? What are you guys' favorite? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What's your favorite? 4. 1. 1. 1 is very, very boho. I did not do this one. Well, I do have a sped up version that I posted on my TikTok page to promote the live. This one took a lot longer because I have smaller pieces, right? So, like, everywhere you see a border, that's a piece of paper. So I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 sheets of paper. And that's the back. The back isn't so great. Yeah, super, super boho. Let me fold this up. And if you guys didn't do the craft along with me today, I will be doing this again on Saturday for like the daytime crew at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. I'm starting to like not even mind the inside. I kind of like it now. I have to glue that down. At first I was like, the inside, the back side, it's a little bit too messy. It's a little bit too sewy. But it's growing on me. I think if you know, put it in half and you have like a plain page next to it, it won't be so bad. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. The event is on my TikTok page, on my profile. So it's there. This is really, really fun to do with tissue paper too. Let me see. Sorry. I know some of you guys saw this one already, but once again, it can be super, super simplified if you want. And I have a couple of them in here, I think. So this, right? Very, very simple version of a Frankin-paper. Literally just 2 pages sewn together. Like 2 scrap papers sewn together. I feel like I have another one in here somewhere. Oh. Oh. So it's not sewn, but it's glued together there. Yep. Okay. Do we have any questions? Any questions? Any complaints? Any concerns? Any requests moving forward? I have next week's craft with me tutorial in my mind already. I do need to start on that though, because that is a little bit more of a complicated one. That's interesting. Oh, you guys got me up to 12.5k likes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright, ladies and gents. I appreciate you all for staying here with me. I am going to call it a night. Morning. Bedtime. Maybe I'll fall asleep before 4:30 today. Maybe. Possible. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to stay here for a couple more minutes so that I can pick up my scraps and put them in my scrap envelope so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. No, not that one. Not that one. You're very welcome, Wendy. Good night. But I'm going to throw my scraps in here real quick. So, yep, I have a scrap envelope. I try not to put too small of bits of paper in here, but more like, you know, these sizes. I will upload this to YouTube probably tomorrow. So if some of you did not get to see everything, it will be available. Okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and start stuffing stuff in there. Like the small bits will fall out. Perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.